Drum roll, please. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama. And today we have the February 22 sales results. And we're going to see a little bit of an increase over January. And we've got a little bit more CX-50, when will it arrive, delivery schedule. And this is the best ever February for a couple of our favorite Mazda vehicles. Stay tuned. Let's jump into February sales. So we bested the sales total in January of 22 by almost 7,000 units. That brought the total sales for February to 28,166, and the total thus far in 2022 to 49,245. So thank you very much. Great job, all of you new Mazda owners, and thank you for your continued support of the brand and developing or sharing or continuing your Mazda passion. So thank you again. The 28,166 was the second best February for Mazda, and we had a couple of vehicle lines that were the best February ever. The CX-5 and CX-9, best ever February. So if you purchased a CX-5 and CX-9, you helped contribute to the best February ever of those two lines. So thank you again. Now, we also need to talk about how Mazda Canada had 3,616 total sales, and that was a slight decrease, but I believe a lot of it has to do with actual transportation, weather, etc. But we look forward to a better showing in March and more vehicles to the dealers, which is what we all like to see. Mazda Motor de Mexico was 4,007 units with a slight decrease of 5.5%. Let's take a look at the chart now and break down all of the individual product lines in the U.S. Quite a shift in the Mazda 3, a total of 2,969. The shift happened in the breakdown between the sedan and the hatchback. As you can see, last year, the sedan doubled almost with 2,000 sales, and this year it was 1,224, and the hatchback was 1,745, so a big increase, 63% in fact on hatchback sales, and I'm sure that had to do with a lot of availability. Mazda 6 continues to downward spiral as there's fewer and fewer Mazda 6s available, so 55 sales. The MX-5 Miata is really doing fairly well, although year-over-year results don't reflect that. And again, we have not yet come into the months where we had some allocation or production slowdowns, but you can see that the MX-5 is selling almost everything available. The CX-3, of course, we're out of in America, so 0 again. CX-30 with a little bit of a decrease, and I think that was the late availability of the 22s, so still not as much ground stock as we would like to see. CX-5's record-setting February at 16,404. CX-9 record-setting at 3,803. And MX-30 still pushing out in California with 46 strong EV units. You see the car and truck breakdown there with, again, that total at 28,166. So thank you again to all of the new Mazda purchases and new customers in February. And rolling right ahead to March, do you know what March could be? It could be the arrival of the CX-50. So we have been informed that there will be production of CX-50s and departures with the plan of sending to the far reaches of the country first. So from Alabama over west, or this way west, on how you're watching it, to the West Coast, they will be shipping first, going all the way to California and the Pacific Northwest. And unfortunately, that means that some of the last to leave will be the ones coming here, or the ones coming to the southeast region. They will go from the plant in Alabama to Jacksonville, Florida, of our port distribution, and then head out to the dealerships from there. And the reason they're going to the West Coast first is because they want them all to arrive relatively at the exact same time. So that means no matter if you're in California, New York, South Florida, or Alabama, all of the CX-50s, that first one CX-50 Turbo Premium Plus, will be arriving at the dealership in roughly the same time. So that means if you go ahead and secure a CX-50, one of the first ones, you will get yours around the same time as everybody else in America who will be getting theirs. So, thought that plan was pretty neat. That also means that when they start to come, you'll see pictures and videos pop up all over the place, including on this channel. So, more information about the CX-50 to come, but they will be arriving at all the dealerships in America roughly the same time. So excited for that. You may even see some photos of trucks heading down the interstate with nothing but gray and zircon CX-50s. That would be something interesting. So if you run into that on the highway, drop me that photo. That would be very exciting, and I can't wait to see. Maybe they'll pull in here with a full load. That'd be fantastic. I think that about wraps it all up. Of course, you can check out more videos on CX-5 Preferred and a nice comparison between the Select and the Premium. And I'll be here on the Boulevard listening for all new Mazda news and Mazda updates. And I'll see you on the next one.